Hi guys, welcome back to hashtag Meghasays. As you all know, I am doing videos about my favorite books. I have so much fond of reading, so I am reading books continuously. And whenever I got free time, I used to invest that time in reading my books. Reading book helps me to increase my creativity, improve my productivity, keep me fresh. Sometimes whenever I'm confused or I have so many questions and I'm not getting answer of that, at that time whenever I read any book, I found answers of my questions automatically from those books. So I don't like to waste my time in watching movies or in watching web series. I invest all that time in reading books. And that's why I'm doing all these videos, so that all people will understand that which books they can read. So today I'm telling you about new book. When I was in Italkaranji, Nagesar used to take so many books in the class, so that our trainers will read that books and they will increase their knowledge. In that there were some books about economical, that is Vyapari Mitra. Vyapari Mitra used to tell us about the current financial things, such as a taxation system, which is changed or which is updated, or about shares, about different types of companies that are working in finance. All that type used to share through that book, that is Vyapari Mitra. Another book was that was about ghazals. Means in that book they used to share about different types of poem, different types of poets, ghazal or ghazalkars, and that I like to read those books also. The most favorite book, my most favorite book was Sadhna. Actually, Sadhna is a weekly magazine, we can say that. It used to come, it is coming weekly and monthly also. Actually, this Sadhna is situated in Pune, and they print their book they print their book monthly. Firstly, I was not reading those books, but one day I just read that book as casually, and I found that it contains so much new information, which was I was about that I was unaware. So I started reading that book continuously after that read. And I found that there are so many people and so many things in this world, but we still don't know about them. So I used to read that Sadhana continuously, and that book gives me so many information. That book gives me about firstly it gives us information about different people, different great people who has done great work, but still they are hidden, and people don't know about them, or we know very less about them. So that book told us about that. Also, they have a Diwali Anka. We know that in Diwali, so many books display their books in different manner, through stories or through some information, so that people will read that. That I think that is the season of all the magazines. Sadhana is also one of them. In Diwali, they used to print two types of books: Sadhana, Balanka, and Sadhana, Yuva Anka. Firstly, it was only Balanka, which was for only children till 15, 6 years to 15 years children. For the 6 years to 15 years children, when I firstly read that book, I was surprised, because in that book, there were the story of some small children were given who were very less than my age, but they had done a bestest work, which we couldn't think also. They had done that work actually. That's why I was so much impressed about that books. Then after next year, they published the Sadhana Yuva Anka. In Yuva Anka, they published the story of young children who were nearby my age, means somewhere elder than me, somewhere younger than me. So whenever I read that book, I found that we have so much things to do, but we can't do that. We not to do that actually. No, it's not can't. We not do that because we are busy in some other unimportant things. But if we focus on our work, if we focus on the problems surrounding to us, then we can definitely do the biggest work. All those children were international children, international kids, because they had done such a good work. Some of them used it to work for the environment change, means to keep our environment clean, to keep our climate healthy. Some children work for the desert areas, means there is a lack of water. So he tried to provide water to them, while some children has worked tremendously in technology, means they have invented some new software, some new apps which can help to other person who are in the trouble. And I found that there was a child who was 11 to 12 years old, but he has his own company of transport, means he was the CEO of that company. I was shocked, really. It was unbelievable and incredible also. Actually, he was working with a dabbawala, and we know that from Mumbai dabbawala are very famous. So he started a transport service through them, means some dabbawala are working with him while transporting the tiffin. They transport the couriers also of people, because the one incident happened with him. He was needed of one book from his friend, but in his area there was no transport service. So if he want that, then he have to go to the another place, another area, and then he have to receive that. So he thought that if I'm facing this problem, then there may be so many people who are facing the same problem. So he decided to find out the solution on that, and through his thoughts, his parents supported him, his other family also supported him, and he started his new business, and that is working very fastly now. I think he will be 16 to 17 years old, but still he is working on that. Means there is no age limit for doing anything different or doing anything big. Our only desire, our only creativity, our productivity is the most important part, and I learned that from that sadhana book. In some Diwali Anka, they shared about some films, means the films which are international. They share such a good message, but we had not seen them till now. They share all those books also, all those stories also, and after reading those stories, I had seen so many films from that sadhana book, and that gives me so much knowledge. And really, in this world, there is so much knowledge, means it is the I think big ocean of the knowledge, and we don't have a little bit of that. So these types of book helps to increase our knowledge. Whenever I used to read these types of book, I feel that I have so much space to work. I have so much ability to work, but I'm not doing that. So I have to focus on my ability. I don't have to focus on my problems. Means I can't take my problems and sit crying that I have this much problem, I have that much problem, but I have to take my problem and I have to find the solution on that problem, so that that solution will help to me as well as to others also. It is also called as serving the society. Means all those stories, all those children, all those boys, all those girls who are mentioned in sadhana book, actually they found the solution for other people's problem also, when they were trying to find solution for their problem. So we have to do that. And in that I read also about a boy who was just 7 to 8 years old, but he was the fabulous painter, and he has taken exhibition of his paintings. He has earned income from that, and he used that income for the poor people, poor boys, that for their education, for their other activities, or for their daily life. He used that money. Means if we keep our eyes open and brain open, then we will find so many opportunities in this world. We will find so many people who needs our help. We can give them first hand of our help, and so that they could stand on their own feet, and they could work betterly. These types of books gives us inspiration. They told us that in this world there are so many people who are working hardly, but they are not doing this for their fame. They are not doing this to show another person. They are doing that for their own happiness, for their soul satisfaction. So we have to learn that. And I suggest that if you haven't read till now sadhana, then please read that. You can read that book online also, and don't forget to read Diwali of both sadhana and Yuma. And if your house has some small children, then please give them that books. They will definitely learn new things. They will definitely get inspired. They will get motivated to do some different thing. It's not right that some people are doing so much hard work and we are not doing that. So that book gives me so much inspiration. So thank you so much Nagesh sir, thank you so much Sadhna, which was started by Sane Guruji firstly, and then continued by Dabholkar sir. Thank you so much to both of them. They had given me so much knowledge indirectly. Thank you so much. I suggest you to read that book also. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye with the next one.